Hello, my name is Doug.
Ben.
Laura.
Sam.
Pete.
Mateus.
And we are
DiscoCactus.
Wow, cool.
Wait, what's a DiscoCactus?
A DiscoCactus is a genus of a tropical cacti. The name comes from the ancient Greek diskos for disc because of
DiscoCactus is a collective of arrangers, composers, and performers that specialize in clever, creative arrangements of video game soundtracks that blur the lines between contemporary art music and pop culture.
Our ensemble has a 6-member core that serves as the primary arrangers and mainstay performers, but we love collaborating, and we often expand our instrumentation to include other excellent musicians from the video game music community.
Our music draws from elements and influences of a variety of musical styles, mainly funk, rock, jazz, classical chamber, and of course, disco. DiscoCactus is all about creating genre-bending musical experiences, all arranged from original video game soundtracks.
Amazing. This is the most incredible band I have ever heard in my life. So why are you running a Kickstarter?
We are excited to announce that we are working on our first studio album. Our album is going to consist of 10 tracks featuring music from retro gaming classics to recent blockbuster hits, with plenty of indie favorites and surprise deep cuts along the way.
We had originally intended to record this last year, but, COVID. So now that it is safe for all of us to play together again, we're looking to raise funds to support 3 facets of this album's creation.
First, recording. There's nothing like putting 6 musicians in the same room and recording the music live all together. It makes a huge difference to the performance if we can record together rather than remotely. We're able to lock into each other and perform in a cohesive, connected way that just can't be experienced when we record separately. It makes our sound more free, more organic, and ultimately, more fun. With your backing, we can record in a proper studio with a proper mixing engineer and a proper sound engineer, and we can focus on just playing together and making the music sound great.
Next is licensing. What makes DiscoCactus arrangements unique is the care and attention brought to the arranging process to create transformative, narrative-driven pieces. We strive to take our listeners on a journey through a game soundtrack, or soundtracks.
This means we often use multiple musical themes within a single arrangement, and that our arrangements are often quite long, and that makes licensing murderously expensive. With your support, we'll be able to properly license our arrangements so we can distribute our album legally while not sacrificing our creative vision.
Lastly, auxiliary musicians. As we mentioned before, we love collaborating with others and including new musicians on our pieces to give each arrangement its own unique sound. And we have several musicians in mind that we would love to incorporate on this album. With your generous contribution, we'll be able to hire several of the video game music community's brightest and best to bring our pieces to life.
Incredible, my head is spinning. So, what's in it for me?
Oh boy, I was hoping you would ask. We have lots of awesome perks planned for our backers, from physical albums to official DiscoCactus merchandise to sheet music and more. Check out our full list of tiers on our Kickstarter page to see the cool rewards we have in store for you.
Ha! Amazing! The money can hardly exit my wallet fast enough.
We were hoping you'd say that. We just did. We know.
Thank you for checking out our Kickstarter and for your generosity and support.
We can't wait to share our music with you and give you the full DiscoCactus experience.
So what are you waiting for? Come support us on our musical journey and support the Kickstarter.
Help us bring our album to life with your generous contribution today.
You being a part of it is super important to us.
Join us and help us make this Kickstarter a success.